Welcome. In front of me is a VIVO X300 FE, and today I will show you how you can hard reset this device through settings. So, to get started, I do want to quickly mention the process of backing up, because obviously by resetting your device, all of your data will be deleted. So if you have anything on your phone that you'd like to maintain, maybe photos, videos, contacts, messages, and so on, then it's probably best that you back it up before you go any further. And to do so, we have a couple different methods of going about it. I'm gonna show two of them, and I'll also tell you which one I personally would recommend over the other. So let's start off with the one that is going to be more accessible to basically everyone, which will be the one that is using Google. And to do so, we're just going to go into the settings, then we're going to scroll all the way down to system management, I believe, and the backup and restore. And here, if you are signed into Google account, you can go into backup data, and let me just go back. And you will have this page, and here you can see typically you will see, I believe, your account right here, but in any case below that we have the videos and photos and then other device data. If they are backed up, they will both have a green check mark, but I don't have even a Google account signed in, so there's nothing really to back up. There's also no data on this device, but anyway, so you can click on either one of those and then back it up if you want to. This would be cloud stored, and to some extent this will be okay for a lot of people if you don't really care that much, and also if you do fall under the criteria here, let's say, because for videos and photos you are limited only to max of 15 gigabytes of data. This is your free tier of storage that you get with your Google account. Every Google account has 15 gigabytes, and that can be taken up by your photos, videos for the most part, but also things like emails, attachments, and some other things. But bulk of that storage will be taken by your photos and videos. And if you have more than 15 gigabytes, well, whatever is above that 15 gigabytes, that gets left behind, which is pretty crappy for a backup, I would say. Which means that you need to do backup through the cloud and then plug in a cable maybe and move the rest of the photos and videos to your computer. But it doesn't end there. It also, other device data, includes things like backup contacts, call history, device settings, app data, SMS, MMS messages. Now, if this on the surface sounds great, cool, both of them look like you're doing a good job if you're, don't think about it too much. But if you think about it, you're basically uploading all of your personal information in a way, like photos, videos, your contacts, call histories, messages even, which, let's be honest, Google is all in the business of monetizing information, personal one as well, which would include everything that you back up. So I generally dislike this, and I wouldn't really recommend it. And furthermore, when it comes down to backing up, one of the things that I would care the most for, which is applications themselves, as it says app and app data, it actually doesn't do this. It's a blatant lie what it does right here, as it tells you that it backs up apps and app data. It does none of those. So applications don't get, not only do they get not backed up, it is also lying to you. And the way this is actually working, because you might see that when you restore things, you do get your applications back. But you are limited to applications that are only available on Play Store at the moment of restoration. So any application that, for instance, you have right now, if it didn't come from Play Store, it's not getting backed up. And on top of that, if you're restoring the backed up application from Play Store, if in the meantime it gets removed from there, maybe something like Yuzu Emulator, the Nintendo Avengers of lawyers assembled, and they, their combined might got rid of the disgusting emulator. Oh no, what a criminal, right? And that application is no longer available on Play Store. Well, you're not restoring it, because the way it would be restoring it is by re-downloading it from Play Store, as it never actually backed it up. It's as good as if you would look at what's on your phone and then take a little sticky note and start writing what applications you have installed and then go to Play Store and download them yourself. This is equivalent to it. But if an application no longer exists there, you can't download it unless it's from outside of the Play Store, which then you're not really limited. You can download whatever the hell you want. but you would need to do it manually. So that's why I said this is a more accessible option to a lot of people and easier, but it has some major flaws and drawbacks. Now, what application that I would recommend is this one, or any application that works similarly to this one, which is EasyShare. So just to show you, it's this one, this kind of icon. And here, when you open it up, typically, I believe you would be, let me just close this up. Okay, no, it's still here. So you will have the option, oh, there we go, to device clone. And if we go clone now, you can select that, for instance, this is a new device. On your old device, you'd select that this is an old device, and this would connect these two phones together and then allow you to import all of the data from the other device, regardless where it originated from, regardless of how much of it there is, as long as it doesn't exceed the actual storage capability of the phone itself that it's moving to, and you're good to go. It's completely, unbiased towards anything. It just allows you to move everything that you selected without any kind of fuss. It's doing it through Hotspot, and it works freaking great and fast, and I do recommend using this. But I do want to point out, this is going to be using EasyShare, and EasyShare is only available to you if your old device would be also a VIVO. If it's not, you will not be able to use this. But to explain this a little bit, so these kind of applications like EasyShare are used, or not used, but created by manufacturers of this device to allow you to move to their phone and in between their devices. In between their devices, both of these options are available to you. If you were to download EasyShare on something like a Samsung, on that device, when you go into the device clone option, you will only see that this is an old device on that Samsung, and it will only allow you to move data from that phone to this one. So it's because, when a company like Vivo makes this application themselves, they're surely not going to want to make it easier for you to ditch them using specifically their tools that they're invested money to develop. But luckily, a lot of manufacturers do have their own versions of these. For instance, Samsung has EasyShare. Not EasyShare, Smart Switch. What am I saying? So yeah, Samsung has Smart Switch, Xiaomi has Mi Mover, Oppo and OnePlus have Clone Phone, Huawei has Phone Clone, and there are some other ones as well. But no, not every manufacturer will have such an application, and you will always need to use the application of the phone you're going to be moving the data to, and you need to download that application on the old one in this case, as long as the two devices aren't the same brand. If they are, they already have the applications pre-installed. So there we go. And like I said, this is probably the best way you can back up your device. So moving on, we're going to go into our settings to actually begin the reset. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom to System Management and then select Reset. From here, choose Erase All Data. This will present you with a list of information that will be removed, which includes your account, system, and app data, and so on, downloaded apps, other user data, as long as music, images, and other data in phone storage. Now, you also have this option right here, Remove eSIM Card. Just kind of funny calling it a card if it's a digital thing. But in any case, if you added an eSIM, this will vary depending on if you want to reset this device and continue using it or get rid of it. So if you were the type of person that added eSIM and you got a new phone, you will probably want to remove the eSIM. While if you're just resetting it and you're going to continue using it with the same kind of number, which would mean your eSIM, then probably continue to have this off so you don't need to re-add it. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. And even though I haven't added an eSIM here, I like to select Remove just in case. And then we can select Erase. We do have a 5-second counter right here by telling us Erase all data. This will erase all data from your phone and cannot be undone. Erase. And this will now begin factory resetting the device. This will take probably 1 to 2 minutes to finish up, and when it's completed, we will be presented with the Android setup screen. So I'll be back once that is visible for me. And as you can see, the process is now finished and you can set up your device however you like. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.